Hello, welcome back. So in the previous session, we learned about modules in Python. So today, let's learn about the different types of module, how we can import them. So let's get started. So in Python, we can import modules in two different ways. So one is called absolute import and the other is called relative import. Okay. To start with, I've created certain packages and I've created certain modules. So in Python, a folder is called a package and a file is called a module. Okay. So what I've done here is I've created package one. I have two files inside this package one, basically two modules in this package one. I have sub package in this package one, and that sub package has a sub module. And then I have another package two, which has two modules in it. So let's quickly go and uh, add a function in each of the modules. So dev run, we'll say file one. So yes, I've added this run function in this root file, and then I've added one function each in of this module. Like we can say run file one package one, and it says I am file one package one. I've added in all the sub modules. I've also added in the modules of this package one and then package two, right? So now let's say from this root file, I want to call file one package one. So how can I do that? So let's say we can say from, and we want from the package one file one, right? The module one. So we can say from package one import, what we can say now? We can say file one package one. File one package one, correct? So now here what I can say is I can say file one package one dot run this one. So if I save and if I run this code, I can say Python 3 and let's say 27 and root file.py. So why don't we get anything? Because I didn't call this run function, right? I need to call this function. So let's say run, and let's run this code again. So you see we have im root, and this root file is calling this im file one package one. So in absolute import, what we have to do is we have to import by using the package. So in this case, we're using package one import file one package one, correct? So let's go to file one package one. For now, let me close others. So here in this run file one package one, I want to import the module from this file two package two. So how can I do that? I can say from package two import, what can I say? I can say file one. I can say file one package two, right? So here what I can say is I can say file one package two dot run this one. And let's run the code again. You see, we have I am file one package two. We are able to call this using here. Also, let's try to call the module from this sub package. To do that, what we can say from package one. So here, so package one, we have this package. So inside this package, we have another package, right? We have a sub package. To do that, we can say dot sub package one. We can do like this. I can say import. What I can say here, so it has a big name. You can say, so let me just copy this. So I can say import. So now if I call the function from that file one sub package one dot run, and if I run this code again, you see we have im file one package one sub package one. Okay. So from this root file, we were able to import this file one package one, and from inside this module, we have a function here. So in this module, we were able to import package two, we were able to import package one, and so on, right? So this way of importing using the package is called absolute import. So now let's learn about relative import. So to learn about relative import, what we should note is, so let me just comment these two imports and let's try to replicate the same. Okay. So what we have to note here is, so in relative import, you need to know about this. Like dot means current package. Okay. And dot means the parent package. So in this case, I want to import package 2 from, okay, how can we say that? So let's try to replicate the same. Let's say from, I've got one step above, right? I think for this case, if I want to import package 2, or let's import this package 1, let's say from sub package 1, import file 1 package 1 sub import 1, right? So now let me just comment this code and let me run this code again. So we're able to run the method here, right? So now let's try to import this package 2. So let's say from dot package 2, we'll say import. What do we want to import? We want to import file1 package 2. Okay. So now let me uncomment this code and let me run the file again. So let me run this code again. So but here we get an error. So why is that? Because we attempted to import beyond the top level package. So we can use relative import only in the packages, not in the root level. So here what happens is, in this file I try to import the package from the root. You see, package 1 and package 2 lies in the root directory. Root means this is the root directory, the parent directory. So inside this directory, I try to import the module from the package 2, which is in the root directory, right? So that's why we're getting that error. Okay. So in Python, we cannot do that. Let's take another example. Let's comment this, and let's go to the sub package. Here, let's try to import this file2. Okay. So here, let's say from, so I want to import file2 package 2, right? So I'll say file2, I want to import file2 package 1. Okay. Or what I could say is from import. So let me copy this and go to this file again. Now let's say file2 package 1 dot run file2 package 1. So do you think we'll be able to run this code? So we're in this sub package. So we are running this sub package here. So let's run this code. So yes, we are able to run the file2 package 1 from the file1 package 1 sub package 1, right? So if you understand correctly, so why am I able to do dot dot here, but why I was not able to do dot dot here in this case? So the reason was that when I do dot dot here means for this sub package means package 1. So this package 1 is not a root directory. But in case of this file1 package 1, when I say dot dot means I'm in this root directory. Try to access the root folder. So in Python, it doesn't allow us to do that. So in Python, we have this underscore init underscore py. So from Python version 3.3 and above, so we don't really have to put this init.py in the packages. But like before Python 3.3, in order to make a folder a package, we had to place this init.py in the package folder. So let's say, sorry, it should be .py. So when I say dunder init.py, so that means that now package 1 is a package. So this folder package 1 is actually a package. So this was required before Python 3.3, but after Python 3.3 or above, like we don't really need it anymore. So let's skip for now. So far, we have learned about how we can import a module in different packages, in different files. We learned about what absolute import is, what relative import is. So when we import anything by using this package, it is called an absolute import. And whenever we import a file using this dot or dot, so that is called a relative import. So now, like, when should we use relative import? When should we use absolute import? So we should use absolute import when we know that the modules or the folder structure will not change. In that case, we can use absolute import, because like, let's say we are using absolute import in this case. We try to place this file somewhere else, so that in that case, that whoever was consuming this file, they will throw an error. Okay. So we should use absolute import only if like our folder structure doesn't change much, and we should use relative import if we are in the same level. So for this case, from this file 1, if I want to access file 2 package 1, so in that case I can directly use relative import. Okay, so I hope I'm able to help you out with all this, understanding the absolute import and relative import, and hope to see you in another section. Bye.